potatoes?
It's Kartofffelkrieg.
Yeah!
All right, welcome back to the Board Game Closet. My name's Jimmy.
I'm Rod.
And today we are playing Kartofffelkrieg with some potatoes.
Exactly.
So this game, you got to go by the grocery store first, and then you can play the game, which I have to say is the first time I've ever bought food to play with instead of eat.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Now, this is a prototype that we've been sent of a game that's on Kickstarter right now, and it is all about potatoes.
And like BattleTech.
And BattleTech. So move over BattleTech.
Exactly. Here comes the potatoes.
The potatoes are here. So the basic premise of the game, it is a miniatures game, right? And so everybody gets a ruler, and then you are going to be drafting 8 cards that you then get to grab the pieces to. And there are cards such as... Can you say that?
Let's see. Skarsadugan.
Kartoffelknar.
Yeah. You can't be careful with those ones.
Energy Quell.
Yeah, it's energy, but it's energy quell.
Shield plate. Thank you for the easy one.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so basically you take turns drafting these cards that then tell you what weapons or items you get to add to your potato, and then you suit up.
Right. You customize your potato.
You just get them going, and then whatever it is, whatever the item is that you got, like an arm or these guns or the cannons or whatever they are, this massive guy like that. So you're going to get 8 parts that you attach to your potato.
Right.
You pick a corner of the table, got to be at least 18 inches away.
Right.
And then you go at it. And so it's kind of like BattleTech. It's really a lot like BattleTech, except with potatoes. And so you're trying to just grab these things, and then you use energy, which is the basic principle, right? It's like you start off with a certain amount of energy, and then each one of your weapons parts that you use suck some of that energy away, and you just keep going back and forth until nobody can move or do anything.
Right.
And then start again. There are die that you get in the game. You roll a die, and it tells you which one of the parts that you're going to be attacking. So right here, I had number 8. So I'd say, okay, I'm shooting my snarfles, whatever, at your number 8. And then I roll this. Okay, I got a 4. That means that I hit you for 3 damage. And then you take the damage off of the individual part that took the damage. Once this part has been destroyed, all the damage then goes to your core. And if anyone that's playing the game, it's 2 to 4 people, so if any of those 4 people, if their core gets to 0, then the game ends.
Right.
And then you're going to check points, because every time that you destroy a part, you get one of these shields from another player, and these have different point values, 4, 5, 6 on them. And so everybody would reveal the points that they have. Whoever has the most wins the game.
So basically, you've got different types of weapons that give you long distance, shorter distance. You've got different ways of moving with feet or with tracks. You have hands. You've got all these different things. So, closer in combat, farther away combat. You can move faster, move slower. On your actual customized mech, each card is going to go to a location, which we've already explained.
Yeah.
And that can take a hit. But the thing that's kind of interesting is on some of those weapons, you can actually go up and down. So, for instance, you roll a 6, you actually can go to 7. You can go to 5. That way, you can kind of keep hitting on a key spot, a tender spot on the other guy. I would recommend 4 people,
just as many as possible.
Yeah, definitely. It is. I mean, it's one of those party games, I guess. I would consider. It's kind of funny to pull this out. My wife would probably go crazy and all of a sudden enjoy it, and then that would be it. She'd never touch BattleTech on me, but she'll play this probably.
Well, one of the things that I appreciated about the rule set on this is that you go until one person dies. Not everybody.
Right.
This isn't like Monopoly where you're waiting for everyone to die and there's one winner. But you play, that's what gets it to that 30-minute time slot. And so if you just kill one person and then you're going for shields, and it actually rewards you for not beating up on one guy because you're able to, maybe I don't want the game to end right away. So I'm going to shoot this guy and try to get a shield and then shoot that guy. And so it creates some ways to either shorten the game or make it a little bit longer. So
now we do have some concerns. One of the concerns is what we call what?
Potato juice.
Potato juice.
Potato juice.
What happens? You get leakage from your potato. So that's a concern that we do have, and depending on how often you use that potato, it could get pretty bad probably.
Well, we did use some of these potatoes 2 nights in a row, and
That's true.
And the leakage did stop. So,
That's true. So make sure you're playing on a table in which you can wipe it down real nice afterwards.
it is a concern. But this is one of those games, like what you said. It's almost like a party game where you would go to somebody's house and you'd say, "Got any potatoes? Because I brought
exactly
Kartofffelkrieg."
When they first look at them, like, what? You know, but hey, cute little game.
Yeah.
Plays fast.
Uh-huh.
And it's where's that right now? It's on
Kickstarter.
Exactly.
So the prototype pieces, it can all change. You could
Right.
use sweet potatoes,
sure, you use apples.
yams, any kind of puncturable fruit, I guess.
Exactly. Oranges, maybe.
Orange. Yeah, this would be awesome. So go online right now and check this out and see if this is something that you'd like to back on Kickstarter.
And enjoy yourself.
Kartofffelkrieg.